Hello everyone, and welcome to our latest video on probability about permutations and combinations. Our outcomes for this video are to be able to identify the difference between permutations and combinations, understand the mathematical operator factorial, and compute permutations and combination problems by hand and with the calculator. So the first thing we must ask ourselves when dealing with permutations or combinations is, does order matter? For permutations, we have arrangements of items where similar arrangements of these items in different sequences are counted separately. So that means order matters. So for permutation, order matters. For a combination, arrangements of items where similar arrangements but in a different sequence are counted as one arrangement. So for a combination, it does not matter. These are two very key differences. And to give you an example, if I had a pizza with anchovies on it and then pineapple versus a pizza with pineapple on it and then anchovies, by permutations, I would have two distinctly different pizzas. For combinations, I would have one pizza because even though they're two different pizzas by order, they're the same pizza in the end result, which is a pretty gross pizza. I also want to cover with you the concept of factorial, which is denoted by the operator, the exclamation mark. So if we see, for example, the 5 exclamation mark, this is not something we're just very excited about the number 5, but rather it is 5 factorial. And factorial means the product of descending integers down to 1. So it is 5 factorial would be 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which would end up being 120. This mathematical operator is going to be very important to us when we try to calculate permutations and combinations by hand. So for this particular example problem, we're going to say I have 5 coins. A $50, a quarter, a dime, a nickel, and a penny. And I want to find arrangements of 3 coins, and I want to know how many unique arrangements I can make. So again, by permutations, we know that order matters. So under permutations, HQD is different from QHD. So the formula for calculating permutations, sometimes written as NPR, where N is the total I have available, which is 5, and R is the group size, which is 3. So I would write this as 5P3. So for permutations, it's N factorial divided by N minus R factorial. So we would plug in our numbers. We have 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 3 factorial. So that gives us 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 5 minus 3 is 2 factorial, which is 2 times 1. So we'd cross out the ones that are shared between top and bottom, and we would take this product, which is 20 times 3, so that's 60 permutations. So now to do the same calculation on the TI platform that we just did by hand, so we still want to do 5P3. So to do that on our calculators, we want to first turn the calculator on. We would type in 5, press the math key, use the right arrow button to go over to PRB, that's probability, and we want to pick the second option, NPR, and then press 3 and hit enter. And as we can see, that gives us the same result, 60. So now I'm going to do the same problem for you with our coins, but we're going to do it as combinations. So we write this problem as it's still the 5 coins, H, Q, D, N, and P, and we're picking 3. Except now we're counting similar arrangements as one combination, not multiple permutations. So we write this now as 5 choose 3. And the formula for this is NCR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial times r factorial. So if we fill in our numbers, we had 5 factorial over 5 minus 3 factorial times 3 factorial. Expanding this, we get 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 5 minus 3 factorial, that's 2 times 1 times 3 times 2 times 1. So if we can cancel up and down, we'll cancel these 3. And we can cancel our 2 into our 4. So we're left with 5 times 2 on the top. So we have 10 combinations as opposed to 60 permutations. Finally, we're going to do the same combination problem, but on the TI-84. So we want to type in 5 choose 3. So to do that, what we want to do is press 5. We're going back to the same math menu and over to probability again. We're using the right arrow. And we choose the third option this time, NCR. We type in 3 and we press enter. And once again, you can see the result is 10. As always, additional help is available either through E-Tutoring or in the Bedford or Lowell Math Centers for Middlesex Community College students. And I will also be linking a tip sheet for this particular topic in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.